All right. Good afternoon, traders. Today, good afternoon. Yeah. This is January 17th, 2025. This was the open house today. My name is John Kerrigan. I moderate the BYOB Trading Room. Thank you for being here. I want to thank all my visitors. I want to thank all my members. I want to thank everybody out there in cyber and digital land for being a subscriber and leaving nice, kind comments. Thank you for everybody that left nice comments inside the chat room today. I am so happy you all got something from my content, and that's all I wish every day is that you get something of value from my content. So today was a great day for us in the trading room. We took a trade, and we followed the SPY trading plan, and that's something that I post every single day on Facebook and on Twitter. So it's all there. All you have to do is follow the plan. And we made money today, okay? Started the account with new 27K open house account, okay? What was the goal? 1%. How much did we make? Over 1%. Okay, that was our daily goal. What did we do for the last lesson of the day? We sat on our hands, okay? There was no lesson to be had other than don't trade unless you have an edge. That was it. Okay, so let's go take a look at SPY. All right, let's go take a look at the first 5 minutes of the trading day. And we gapped up. And guess what? It took us a while to get into this trade. All right, it took us a long time because the first candle was red. The second candle was red. The third candle was a doji. The fourth candle was green, but it didn't clear the red. Okay? It wasn't until the fifth, sixth, seventh candle that we finally got one to clear the red bodies right here. Okay? And even with that, they put you through a little bit of pain right here with a quasi shakeout. Okay? And then we got the rip or the drift up higher right there. Okay, then we got the breakout. So what was today? Today was a 1, 2, 3 or an ABC. Okay, so how do we know that? Price action. Okay, we came from this low and we traded all the way up to this high up there. See that right next to where that red candle. Okay, so we opened up here. So that's a big green igniting candle. Okay, now we see consolidation. As long as they're not, melting it down lower, that's good. So price stayed at VWAP and higher. That's what we wanted. As soon as price gets under VWAP, you get complete candles under VWAP. Okay, that's a red flag. Probably going to fill gap down here. Okay, but we didn't get that. Okay, instead we got a move to the right. So what's the first move? The first move is the igniting candle to the upside. Okay, so we gapped up. There's move number 1. All right, 2 is the consolidation. Okay, so now we consolidate inside of a box right here. So we held the higher ground. Price moves up, holds the higher ground. That is a bullish environment. So here's the 1 right here, the igniting candle. The 2 is the consolidation. And then here comes the 3 is the rip to the upside. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. All right, pretty easy, right? 1, 2, 3. Move up, move over, and then rip. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay, move up, consolidate, rip. Okay, holding the higher ground, there's the clue right there. Holding that higher ground. So we bought it here, and we held it up to here. And yes, we held it right to the very top. And then we sold it. Get this, we sold it at the top because we knew resistance was 599.26. And 600 was a big fat whole round number that traders would probably want to be getting out at. And we said, you know what? We're not going to deal with the masses and all the traffic up there at 600. We're just going to take our profits now. The VZO showed us where to get out. We got out right here at the top. And that was it. It was done for the day. So the lesson for the rest of the day was sit on your hands. There's nothing left to be done except for learning. That's it. Price just melted after hitting that high. That's it. So we took it from the 2 consolidation clear up to the top. Nice trade to everybody that stuck with it. Thank you for sticking with us today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for making money with me. I'm so happy for each and every one of you. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, CJ. Thanks, Mando. It's the volume zone indicator. It's called the volume zone. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Mike Y. All right, so there's SPY. Let's take a look at it on the 10-minute chart. Okay? Now that we've done the trades in review and we made our 1% and we did a good job, we can pat ourselves on the back. On the 10-minute chart, coming into the close, we have a 10-minute downtrend. We will look for continuation to the downtrend on Tuesday. 10-minute downtrend coming into the close. 2-hour chart is a 2-hour uptrend. On the daily chart, we did not break the high, so we're still in a downtrend. But let me just say, we came dangerously close to popping over that high. Had we popped over that high, that would have negated the downtrend and converted the uptrend. So there's SPY still in a daily downtrend, breaking through that downtrend line. So that's our rubber band candle up there. And it's a doji, so that says pause. So maybe they consolidate, maybe they come back down through it. We'll see what happens. Okay. Can I give a pivot for SPY for Tuesday? Oh, I'm getting requests right now during the live video. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let me close that out. Okay, 10-minute chart, pivot for, see how price came up here? Right there. See how price came back to this area? It's going to be 597.29, Mel. 597.29. Okay? You're welcome. All right. Now that we've done SPY, we've done here's the game plan for SPY for today. All right? Price up over 593.70, which it definitely was. All we needed was a no doji, no topping wick candle, and no red candles. Okay? Because we're talking about control. All right? If it's a red candle, the bears have control. If it's a topping wick candle, the bears have control. If it's a doji candle, nobody has control. That's pause. That's rest. So we needed something that says bulls have control. So we had to wait for a 10-minute candle to erase the red ones. And we finally got it. And that was our trade to the upside. So basically, we followed the SPY trading plan, which is provided every single day on Twitter, on Facebook, okay, for all of us to play. Right there. All you had to do was follow the game plan. That's it. All right? Let's go see QQQ. And if you don't know it, QQQ, I also post a QQQ game plan as well. Let's hit the daily chart. See what we got going on. Okay, for the daily chart for QQQ. Okay, higher low, higher high, just like SPY, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. QQQ, still in a downtrend. Had they popped this high, they would have negated the downtrend and converted the uptrend. QQQ, still in a downtrend. Nice thing is they're up over all-time high anchored VWAP. If they can hold that for 4 days straight, or, then we've got something going on here. We'll see what happens. There's QQQ. Let's take a look at FNGU. Same deal, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, over the bullish cross, over the 17, under the downtrend line, and still under the all-time high anchored VWAP, unlike SPY and QQQ. All right, let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow, higher low, higher high, closing under, over the all-time high anchored VWAP. See that? Over the bullish trap over the hooking 17. Okay, Diamond Dow putting up a fight right now, closing up in the upper third. Okay, that's bullish. Okay, QQQ closing in quadrant 4. That's bullish. Okay, SPY closing up in quadrant 4. That's bullish, up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Bullish there. Okay, so all bullish, but in downtrends. All right. Remember, downtrend's nothing more than a label. All right. Don't get attached to it. Don't get rustled by it. All right. It's nothing more than a label. You can have a downtrend with price moving up. Okay. It's just remember, it's only a label. Let's take a look at IWM. All right. And IWM still in a downtrend. Higher high, higher low, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 underneath the all-time high anchored VWAP. All right. Still in a downtrend there. Still neutral. Moving up, giving it up down here. Okay. So we'll see what happens with IWM. Let's take a look at our technicals. I'm going to go fast today because I want to start my weekend. Camped out in the bears overbought zone all day long, all right? Just bullied all day long. Made the bears totally uncomfortable. So we're in the overbought zone. On T2123, green from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. Okay? Anytime you see a bullish gap that the bears are not closing, that is a bullish environment. Bullish gap, bears didn't close it, bullish environment. Moving up, holding the higher ground is a bullish environment. Consolidation over prior consolidation is a bullish environment. All of those things are bullish. Okay? We could still go higher. We'll see what happens. All right? So we got up here. Did we close? Yeah, we filled that gap too. See T2123 filled this bearish gap. See price action getting all the way up there. So they filled this bearish gap. They filled this bearish gap. Okay. Got one more to go here. All right. Closing over the falling 200. Closing over the prior all-time high. Underneath another prior all-time high. Looking for price to move to the right and consolidate right here in the midpoint. Okay. That would be a bullish environment. Price action consolidating here and then moving higher. Probably go up here and check this prior all-time high. We'll see. We got ourselves a rubber band candle or possibly big candle up to the high side on Tuesday. We'll see what happens. On the 3-bar chart, remember this is the same product. It's just a different time frame. Price action, all right? Notice the red 17 EMA has now turned green on the 3-bar chart. Okay? So we put in 3 more green candle bars today. Up over the all-time high, prior all-time high. Okay? Again, price action underneath a flat or rolling over 200 SMA. Let's take a look at FNGU. Price action has moved up and over to the right. Holding the higher ground is bullish. We're still consolidating under prior consolidation, but over this consolidation. So let's box it off so you get a clear vision of what I'm seeing. All right, so prior consolidation. Try it again. Prior consolidation. Prior consolidation. Current consolidation. See how it's right in between the two? Prior consolidation, prior consolidation. It's right in between the two, so it could go either way. We want it to go this way. We'll see what happens, all right? So we're caught in between the two. But over the most recent, we're over the most recent consolidation. So that makes us bullish right there. All right? For price action, you can see green from the beginning of the day almost to the end of the day. Little sell-off at the end of the day there. But all in all, up over the 200 SMA. See that? We're up over the falling 200 SMA. It's a good sign right there. Let me just see if I can pan out here. All right, there's the all-time high anchored VWAP. We're still underneath it. Like to see price consolidate under here and then climb on top. All right, we'll see what happens. There's FNGU 15 minute. All right, we're going to hit a few sectors real quick. I'm going to call it a weekend. All right. Start off with XLE, energy. Okay, XLE. Let's back out here. Let's trash that. Dot off. Okay, price action moving up, giving it up. That's neutral. Price action is in a downtrend. Remember, it's just a label. Okay, why? Because we made lower lows. Okay, so they have to make a higher high up here. Okay, price action is up over the all-time high anchored VWAP, which is a bullish environment for for 3 days. Like to see 4. 3 days is really quite good. All right, so 3 days over the all-time high anchored VWAP, that is a bullish environment. Notice them closing today up in quadrant 4. Yesterday they closed in the upper third. Now they're closing up in quadrant 4. Okay, the sellers have been up here before. We'll see if there's some profit taking at the same spot where profit was taken before. Looking for maybe some consolidation over here would be nice. It's kind of hot. Like to see it cool off or maybe pull back maybe to this all-time high anchored VWAP and J-hook off of there. All right. Need to see some consolidation and hold the higher ground. It's nice when you move up, but you got to hold that higher ground. Notice they couldn't do it this time. They failed to do it here, 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 and here. Maybe this time they can hold for more than just a couple days. We'll see what happens. XLE in a downtrend, but definitely moving higher. Okay, it's bullish up there. Let's take a look at oil and gas. Natural gas, UNG, had a little pullback today. Lower high, lower low, closing inside a bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. No longer in the upper third. Okay, USO, still in an uptrend though. USO still in an uptrend. Inside day, higher low, lower high. All right, closing inside the bullish trap over the rising 17, up in quadrant 4, still bullish. Again, UNG, USO, XLE, like to see them cool off for a couple weeks, really. I mean, they've gone a long way in a short amount of time. So cooling off for a couple weeks, I would not mind that at all. So there's USO up in quadrant 4, that's bullish. SMH up in quadrant 4, that's bullish. All right, up over the all-time high anchored VWAP, that's bullish. It's been consolidating up there since October. See that? A little long in the tooth for that fabric flag up there. Okay, like to see a breakout happen maybe sometime in the first quarter. We'll see. SMH bullish, consolidating in quadrant 4 right now. Let's take a look at XO. K is our technology sector. Again, consolidating in quadrant 4, another bull flag just like SMH. Price action closing underneath the all-time high anchored VWAP right there. Closing up over the bullish cross, over the 17. That's good. That's bullish. SMH, of course, closing over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's bullish. Now, they've been up here for a long time, up over this all-time high anchored VWAP. Okay? Like for a long time, like 6-7 months here. Well, 6 months. It's July. Okay, let's take a look at XLF. It's the financials in an uptrend, making a higher high. Got a higher low and a higher high. So I guess they like the earnings because people are buying into this after the reports. Price action, higher high, higher low, closing over the bullish trap, over the curling 17, over the all-time high anchored VWAP. XLF, back in an uptrend. XLI. XLI still in a downtrend, but not moving down, moving up. They have to take out this high. All right? Chances are they'll put in a lower high and then take out that high. So XLI still in a downtrend, but not moving down. Up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. So nice move for XLI. XLU. XLU is in an uptrend because they took out this high. XLU closing in the upper third. That's bullish up there for utilities. All right. Even with everything that's going on in California, XLU is in an uptrend in the upper third. That's bullish. All right. Take a look at the last one, IYT. We're going to skip the retail sector. All right, I just got to see this candle. All right, because, yeah, let me draw the lines in for that. They do this to me all the time. Okay, so that's the real candle. Okay, so it looks like they had a higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, over the 17. They're in an uptrend now on the transports, and they're back into the upper third if they closed up here. Okay, if they closed up here, they're in the upper third. That's a bullish sign for the transports. So I like to see that. Like seeing that, all right? And up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Hopefully they closed over it. We'll see what happens. All right, traders, that's it. Thanks, Mel. Thanks, Stan. Thanks, Victoria. Thanks, Mando. Thanks, Mike Y, Robert, CJ, regular Mike, Brad. All right, Brad. Remember, Brad. We're gonna do Tuesday at 5, right? Tuesday at 5, Brad. Awesome. Thanks, Ron. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Hope you all made money. Hope you became members if you weren't already. Okay? Everybody enjoy that extra day off. All right? And I'll see you guys all on Tuesday. All right? Thanks. Everybody have a beautiful weekend. Thanks.